only the beginning of July, but here at Explore Tulsa, we think it's the best time to get started with Christmas shopping.
Christmas shopping in July? Are you out of your mind?
Lots of people shop early. It's a great idea for budgeting and to not get yourself all flustered up during the holidays.
For me, I have a go-to shopping place to find all kinds of cool and hard-to-find items. Decopolis has a new location too, offering more than ever before.
Walt Disney is one of my, I guess, idol, or somebody I look up to in what he did. And one of the things he always says is that it all started with a mouse. This is still part of a bigger dream. And what I'd like to do is eventually have it more of an entertainment focus. As we started off, we just had a little booth in a flea market at a River City Trading Post in Jinx. So that's where we started out, over in there. I love to dream big. And this is just a little start to something. We're kind of starting with the retail side. And as we make it more entertaining and interesting, and we'll start to tell the stories and develop the characters. Like one of the characters is Lindy Hopper. And she's a little girl who lives in Sand Springs during the 1920s and 30s and comes into Tulsa on the trolley and has all these big adventures when it was the Magic Empire and everything. So that's some of the stories and things I'm working on. And then you see the Atomic Tiki room that we have. I'm writing a little storybook and you know, a coloring book and stuff to go with the characters that you see in the room there. So it's, you know, this is just a start to something. Well, we are pretty much becoming a bookstore for downtown as well. And we didn't intend to start off selling books, but we had a lot of, you know, I guess the coffee table books and little fun, quirky books and things when we were at the other location. And we just kept selling because everybody was saying, oh, you can't sell books anymore, books don't sell. And then we kept selling them, so we're like, hey, we just keep adding more. And then so when we came over here, we've really amped up that aspect. So we're kind of like a bookstore in a way. And then, of course, we have a lot of kids' toys and things. And there again, that wasn't something we really expected. But another thing I'm thrilled about, I mean, just as, I guess, a nerd like myself, to have a bookstore is really kind of cool. We're just thrilled to have, I mean, we've got dozens and dozens of local authors. You know, they'll come in and say, we'll buy 2 of your books. So let anybody know that, you know, if they want to have a book that's in a store and you're a local author, we're proud to have it here and try to, you know, support you and get the word out. And then we have some of the bigger names like S.E. Hinton and Michael Wallace, and, you know, have their books here and things like that. And then, of course, if there's local artists, we like to do art shows and stuff here too. You know, because now we have the space in this bigger space. We can have their paintings up for a while and promote them and do that sort of a thing. Yeah, we just started the Dusk in the Deco District events here, and we just had our first one yesterday. And that's kind of the group of the Deco District people here, the different merchants and the restaurants and even some of the developers and the building owners have chipped in to do these events, and we're trying to do at least one every month. And this kind of brings attention and interest to our area of downtown. You always get all the buzz about the Guthrie Green and stuff like that, but we think we have a lot to offer over here too. And there's, with all the new, or the older buildings being refurbished and turned into lofts with retail and stuff on the ground floor, this can be an incredible area. Like I say, if you dream really big, the great thing about it is, no matter how far you get, you're always at the beginning. And you know how it is when you start a project, that's the easiest part or the most exciting part. So if your dream is big enough, you're always at that fun, exciting part. So the big dream is, it may sound crazy, is to almost have like a theme park. This Art Deco, retro themed type theme park thing. And there's different iterations of that, so to speak. I could have multiple shops in an area of downtown, say that could be another step. Or if we get our own property somewhere, and even maybe have it in conjunction with the Art Deco Museum. So, you know, you have this beautiful Art Deco buildings and stuff like that, and then we're kind of merged in around with them. So there's all kinds of ways to do it. Who knows how it'll come out, but to have that direction and to be thinking in mind of like the different ideas and different departments, even in the store, that could be their own standalone stores, their own little attraction and thing.